And hello, one and all. Matthew Owens here with you. Delighted to have you with us as we are live on SUVtv at the United Faith Christian Academy, getting set for this enormous matchup. Lake Norman Christian has come to town to take on the United Faith Christian Academy Falcons. And a lot of storylines coming into this game for United Faith, a team that has won 11 of their first 13 games. And for Lake Norman, of course, the big story is Mikey Williams, the sophomore who is one of the highest rated sophomores in the country. Number 1. And we shall see what this night holds in front of us between these two really good squads. Ready to go. Lake Norman in orange and United Faith in white. Jonathan Kurtas will jump center with Quentin Shorman, and we are underway in the tip control by United Faith. Jaden Quick handles the ball first and gets it to LJ Johnson, who fires right away, and that clanks off the iron, no good. Jonathan Kurtas with the rebound, and they want to run Lake Norman, but the shot missed by A.J. Allen-Spock, and now United Faith want to run as well, but LJ Johnson could not control it underneath. Turned back over to Lake Norman, who has won 8 of their first 13 games to start the season, but they are 6-0 at home, as there's a lob and a finish over the top, and there is Mikey Williams. Well, now we see right away why everyone thinks he's so terrific, as we get a whistle. Again, Williams is the second-ranked sophomore in the entire country, according to some outlets. Underneath, Xavier McKelvey on the trigger end. LJ Johnson, a good look from up high. Trying to save it was Lance Gill, and he did. And there is Williams again. This time off the rim, but a whistle. Inbound will come from down low. Shane Fernald bounces it in. Jonathan Kurtas, using his size, muscles inside and banks it home, and it's 4-0. Here comes United Faith. Jaden Quick, guarded by Trey Green. Handoff. Xavier McKelvey gets a screen up high. Drives in. Draws the whistle. So free throws for McKelvey. And he'll try to get United Faith on the board. This is a team that has been dominant in the 11 games that they have won this season. First free throw good by McKelvey. In their 11 wins, those victories have been by an average of 23.5 points. McKelvey knocks them both down. Mikey Williams again. Trey Green, who's a good running mate, but he had his shot blocked by Lance Gill. So a great start and a great rhythm to this game to begin it, and both teams have been pushing it right up the floor. And again, that's what Lake Norman loves to do with that high-powered offense that scores 81 points per game. Not exactly the way we expected United Faith to come out, but it has provided for a good start. 8-6, Lake Norman in front. And out of this timeout, Mikey Williams is who you'll see trigger it in to Trey Green. Over to Williams, now a return for Green. Good pass to the insane Fernald with the finish. Here's Quick. Picked up by Green. And Green's all over him. Quick drives the baseline. It's a one-man game, but he missed the shot, but Lance Gill did not. Back and forth we go early. Green. Fernald. Williams nearly slipped, regained his footing nicely, but then lost the ball. That looked to go out off of Lake Norman, and it did. So Lance Gill, number 3 in white, will throw it in. And Jaden Quick once again brings it up. United Faith down a bucket. And a whistle and a turnover by the Falcons. So back over to Lake Norman it will go. Trey Green, as I mentioned, a good running mate with Mikey Williams, has already received an offer from Winthrop. Williams to the inside. Joyful Hawkins has great size, and he's using it to his advantage here, and he hits the shot on the baseline. United Faith again with tempo. Lance Gill. Tough pass, knocked away by Hawkins. That's a good play by Hawkins, who stands at 6'9". Couple of changes for United Faith. Xavier McKelvey comes back in. Landon Johnson is in as well. Lance Gill and Jaden Quick will get a breather. Johnson will put it in to Marcus Willis, and now McKelvey. Marcus Willis again. Pick comes from Shorman, and here's Willis. And another whistle, and Willis traveled with it. And another turnover for United Faith, a couple in their last 2 possessions. Lake Norman again with 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Green handcuffed a moment by Willis, found Williams, lobbed into Hawkins, and Hawkins will take the mid-range jump shot and get his own miss back. A.J. Allen's spot kicks it out. Green splits through 2, got through another to dish it off for the finish by Hawkins. And a timeout by United Faith. And a 14-8 lead for Lake Norman. So Lake Norman with the early lead, and they have gotten really good play from both Mikey Williams and Trey Green right off the hop. And that's their game. Those two in the backcourt. Got some really good players down low as well, but obviously Williams and Green, those are the two that run the show most of the time. And United Faith coming out of this timeout down by 6. Marcus Willis into the front court. McKelvey. Willis again. Marcus Willis guarded by Clayton Robinson. Directs traffic. Charlie Hester traveled with it, and that's now 3 straight turnovers. And here comes Lake Norman again, looking to extend their lead. Knocked out of bounds. Good play by Hester, the senior. Coming off the turnover from just a moment ago. Knocked it out. Clayton Robinson. A.J. Allenspach muscles his way in, lost it on the way up. Xavier McKelvey came up with it and made a nice move right to the rim, and it would not fall, but he will go to the line. Now that was a really good move by McKelvey, and it earns him a trip to the charity stripe. United Faith hasn't scored in a while. Still, they find themselves down just 6. So here is McKelvey. Knocks down the first. He is a 67% foul shooter. Not that time, and it was Hawkins who nearly lost it, but was able to grab it before it went out. And Clayton Robinson brings it ahead. Robinson with Marcus Willis on top of him. And then he poked it away. Great play by Willis. He'll lead the break, get to the rim, and was rejected by Williams. Now it's thrown ahead for Hawkins, who lobs it over the top, and now we're going the other way. Landon Johnson nearly lost it. A bobble by Hester, and then he launches. Offensive rebound by McKelvey. Terrific action to start this game. Really entertaining opening quarter. Johnson lost the ball, and Allenspach came up with it. A.J. Allenspach wants to go all the way with it and does. A.J. Allenspach, a 6'8 senior. Boy, they're not wasting any time. There's McKelvey. Missed everything, but J.P. Haggerty could not keep it in bounds, and it'll stay on this end with 55 seconds to go in the quarter. McKelvey will get it in down low, or at least try to, and he does to Willis, guarded by Robinson. Charlie Hester. Willis again. Backs it out, resets. Hester off to McKelvey. McKelvey gets in the lane, and now Hester has a free fire look, and he knocks it down. That's a 3. At the other end, quick release for Green. No. Landon Johnson the rebound. Hester to Johnson. Johnson right down the lane. Flips it up wildly, and it would not fall, but he does draw the foul. So more free throws for United Faith, and this will be Landon Johnson, a junior, heading to the line. 20 and a half seconds to go in the first quarter. And Johnson has just trimmed the Lake Norman lead to 3. L.J. Johnson comes back in now for United Faith. Second one goes. Final possession possibly of the half. Clayton Robinson for Lake Norman lost it on the way inside. Scooped up off the ground by Adriel De La Rosa. Brought up quickly by Hester. His pass was intended for Johnson. Willis a 3. Tipped back out, and that will end the quarter. And a very entertaining first quarter it was. 16-14 Lake Norman ahead at the end of one. Welcome you back as we start the second quarter. Lake Norman with the ball. And a whistle right away as we begin the second quarter. Lake Norman with a 2-point lead at the end of the first, and United Faith with an opportunity to tie or take the lead as they have the ball for the first time in this second stanza. Marcus Willis with the ball. Off to L.J. Johnson. Hester. Johnson on the outside. Back outside to Willis. And he'll reset. Willis guarded by Green. Got to step in, and a whistle comes in. It was a highly entertaining first quarter and a really good atmosphere here at United Faith Christian Academy in Charlotte. Free throws coming for Marcus Willis. And the first free throw drops, and he's got a chance to tie it. Trey Green goes to the bench. He'll get a breather for Lake Norman as Willis rattles in the second free throw to tie the game. And here's Lake Norman now, dealing with some pressure in the backcourt. Mikey Williams on the ball. Into the corner. And a look at a three. Clanks off the iron for J.P. Haggerty. Claimed back by A.J. Allen Spock. And he is able to get it to go, plus a foul. A.J. Allen Spock, a 6'8 senior, used his muscle to get to the inside and earn an opportunity at a three-point play. Confident stroke right there, and it's 19-16 Lake Norman. Boy, that's some good defense on the inbounds play as here comes Marcus Willis. Two defenders around him, had to give it up. Landon Johnson, Allen Spock out defending. L.J. Johnson into the corner and a baseline drive for Willis. All sorts of traffic, and he still got it to go. Plus a foul. What a tremendous move by Marcus Willis. And a chance to tie it at the line and trade three-point plays. Goes too strong on the foul shot, though. And here comes Lake Norman. J.P. Haggerty thought Allen Spock was going to the post. He did not. Here comes United Faith, a chance to take the lead, and Marcus Willis doesn't come up with the three, but Xavier McKelvey comes up with the putback. Oh, and a turnover in transition. Here comes Landon Johnson bullying his way inside. Yes! Another opportunity at a three-point play. Landon Johnson went right through the teeth of the defense. Off the mark on the foul shot. 22-19. United Faith by 3. Boy, Willis is all over the place on defense. How about that? Marcus Willis forces the turnover. Clayton Robinson comes back in for Lake Norman. Official wasn't ready for play to begin. Robinson retying the laces. Now he's ready, and so is the official. United Faith has momentum squarely in their corner. They've taken a 3-point lead. Willis, as you see, handing off to McKelvey. Gets a screen from De La Rosa. McKelvey. There's a whistle first. And he turned it over, McKelvey. So back over to Lake Norman. Trying to get it into Williams, and they do. And he, like a shot, is into the front court. He's into the lane, and he lost the ball. Johnson picks it up off the floor. Marcus Willis into the corner. Good ball movement and an open look at a three for Johnson. That doesn't go down. Hawkins was able to rip away the rebound, but turn it over in transition. L.J. Johnson again. And he turned it over too. He lost the handle of it for a quick second. And he ended up traveling with it. Well, it is a quick tempo, and it has been off the opening tip. Again, they're having a hard time getting it to Williams, who nearly had it stripped from behind. Got it to Clayton Robinson. He split between two and draws the foul. Clayton Robinson has a chance to tie it. And that's exactly what he's done. 22 apiece. Marcus Willis quickly to L.J. Johnson. Skittered off the rim on the three, and now Mikey Williams. And he'll pull up right away. Rebound down to L.J. Johnson, but he didn't keep it in. His foot landed on the boundary. It'll stay with Lake Norman. So Joyful Hawkins, number 4 in orange, will look to get it in. Jalen Chambers comes in. Williams on the baseline. And the follow is good, and that is Allen Spock. Lake Norman back to the lead. Boy, Landon Johnson thought about that three, then thought better of it. Willis guarded by Robinson. L.J. Johnson turned it over right into the hands of Hawkins. And now Clayton Robinson. Just had that wonderful play a moment ago, and then there's a behind-the-back pass, which leads to a bucket. Jonathan Kurtas. And that leads to a timeout. 4:28 to go here in the second quarter. 26-22, Lake Norman with the lead off the bucket by Kurtas. Kurtas, the tallest player on this Lake Norman team at 6'11". And he used his size and strength to put the lead up to 4. Live on SUVtv at United Faith Christian Academy, home of the Falcons. And they're the ones that bring it up the floor, trailing Lake Norman by 4 in what has been a highly entertaining first half. Lance Gill with the ball. Jaden Quick with a teardrop. That doesn't go, and A.J. Allenspot just ripped away the rebound, and then a foul going for the loose ball on United Faith. Just over 4 minutes to go here in this second quarter, and Trey Green on the ball for Lake Norman. Gets it up quickly to Williams to break the pressure. Green again. Williams draws a double. Green in the corner. Flips it cross court. Allenspot. Good pass to the inside. Kurtas trying to get some space. Had the ball knocked out of bounds. Stays on this end. Shane Fernald comes back in, number 0 in orange, to replace Joyful Hawkins. Oh, good play on the inbound, and Kurtas finishes downstairs. His second straight bucket leads up to 6 for Lake Norman. Quick release on a 3, and that is McKelvey from bonus distance. 3-point game. Mikey Williams gets some space, couldn't hit the teardrop. Following it up, though, was Allenspot. He couldn't finish. Kurtas tries. He was blocked, got it back. Allenspot on a third opportunity. Gets it to go. Jaden Quick living up to his name as quickly as he brought it up, and here's McKelvey again. Too strong this time, and Trey Green was all by himself for the rebound. Green right to the middle. And then Williams with a triple. Yes. Mikey Williams from downtown. Lance Gill. His floater goes, plus a foul. And Kurtas can't believe the call. And Lance Gill goes to the line. And that was something United Faith desperately needed. They had fallen behind by 8. Gill, the sophomore, off the mark. They've left some points at the line tonight. They trail by 6, United Faith. This is Trey Green, defended by Jaden Quick, and now here's Williams. Fernald lobs it to the inside, and that's a great move by Kurtas. A good hesitation and pivot. Leads back up to 8. Jaden Quick lost it in the lane, but he got fouled. United Faith in the bonus. That'll send Quick to the line. So Quick to the foul stripe. Clayton Robinson comes back in for Lake Norman. Trey Green will get a breather. And here is Quick. Good on the first. This is a United Faith team that has lost 2 games this season, and those 2 losses have come by a combined 8 points. They lost by 6 to Cannon and by 2 to Charlotte Christian. Quick hits them both at the line. 6-point margin here. Clayton Robinson brings it up. Just wanting to get it to Williams the whole time, and he did, and now a return for Robinson. Split through a couple of defenders, but then turned it over. Lance Gill got in the passing lane, and Jaden Quick goes right down the lane. Robinson doesn't want to stop, though. Drops it off, and there's a whistle and a foul. Looks like it's on De La Rosa. So free throws coming for Clayton Robinson. Well, actually, no, not in the bonus quite yet. So Fernald will trigger it in from down low and get it into Robinson in the corner. Here is Williams. Calls for a screen. He'll get it from Kurtas and then launch away. Yes. That's his second from long range, and he can do that at any given time. At the other end, Charlie Hesterno. High for the rebound went McKelvey, who hit the deck. And a foul called on Late Norman. And again, Late Norman is into the bonus, so this will be free throws for McKelvey. You'll notice, too, that Late Norman, again, is a team that averages 81 points per game, so this was always going to be a tough ask for United Faith, but United Faith has held their last 4 opponents to 40 points or less. They are one more bucket away from giving up 40 here in the first half. They've only surrendered 47 a game on average, United Faith, en route to this 11-2 start. McKelvey. They're ranked 15th in the state, United Faith. Really good team. They're down by 5 with a minute and a half to go here in the first half. This is Clayton Robinson for Late Norman. A lot of traffic. He was able to get out of it, and then Kurtas was rejected by Hester. And the foul on United Faith down low. Well, that was a terrific play by Hester. And as we mentioned, Kurtas at 6'11" is hard to stop. A good stroke on the foul shot by the senior big. Trying to stretch the lead up to 7. That would get him to the 40 mark. But he's off the mark on the foul shot. Chased down by McKelvey. And Jaden Quick will be picked up immediately by Clayton Robinson. Oh, good pass. And it just could not be caught cleanly by Quick, but it's going to stay on this end as it went off of Robinson. Quick will throw it in. And does to McKelvey over on the far side. Less than a minute to go here in the first half as away from the play, Quick goes down, and that is a foul. And again, Late Norman, or make that United Faith, is in the bonus, so this will lead to free throws, and Quick will be the one to shoot them. 6-point game. David Donaldson, the head coach for Late Norman, over on the far side, getting an explanation from one of the officials. Meanwhile, Quick goes too strong on the free throw. Donaldson also over there talking to Shane Fernald, one of his players. Another one for Quick. Oh. The iron unkind, as a famous announcer would say. Mikey Williams with the ball, but we've had a whistle well away from the ball. That was underneath the goal where that came from. Joyful Hawkins is going to check back in. He's at the scorer's table for Late Norman. And he comes in now to replace Fernald, and J.P. Haggerty also comes in to replace Kurtas. Mikey Williams will trigger it in. Lance Gill in front of him trying to make it tough, but Williams got it into Hawkins pretty quickly. 40 seconds to go in the half. A.J. Allen spot to the outside. It's Robinson. Oh, yes, for Clayton Robinson from three-point range, and the lead is 9. Could be the last possession of the half for United Faith. Good atmosphere here, even with United Faith down by 9. This is McKelvey, 15 to go. Williams on top of him defensively. Still it's McKelvey. Williams has trapped him into the corner. He gets a screen. And an open look for Quick. Doesn't go. Fight for the rebound. And that nearly went in on the putback attempt by Shurman, but it rimmed out, and that puts an end to the first half with a 9-point lead for Lake Norman. We'll be back. ready to go for the second half. Hello, one and all. Matthew Owens here with you again on SUVtv. Delighted to have you with us. A 9-point lead at the half for Lake Norman. A team that tested themselves really well to start the year, playing against some of the best teams, and they did suffer 5 early losses, but I think we all seen in that first half how good they are, despite the 8-5 record. Meanwhile, for United Faith, a team that's won 11 of their first 13, facing this 9-point deficit to start the second half. Can they get within themselves and how they normally play, which is behind really good defense? We'll see. United Faith with the ball in white to begin this second half. Marcus Willis. And now L.J. Johnson free to fire, and this one's good. And that is a great way to start it as Johnson, the senior, knocks in the triple. Now Mikey Williams off to Trey Green. Williams again. That pass deflected, came right back to him, and there goes Williams, and it rolled off the rim. United Faith the other way, and a good look for L.J. Johnson. He came up short. And a good rebound on the weak side for Green, and then Williams with a lob, and he turned that one over. Looking for A.J. Allensbach on the alley. United Faith down 6. What did Joshua Coley, head coach for United Faith, tell him in the locker room? Here is McKelvey. Oh, he got through a screen, and there goes McKelvey trying to drop the hammer. He'll go to the line instead. Oh! Gets a standing ovation by his teammates over on the bench. I have no idea what this building would have sounded like had he connected on it. He'll instead try to get it back at the line. He had a good first half, McKelvey. This to trim it to 4. It has been a quick 5-0 spurt to begin the second half for United Faith. Trey Green. The chant is defense from the crowd. A good look for Allensbach, and he comes up with the goods from the corner. A.J. Allensbach. Well, that came up short from Johnson. Allensbach the rebound, nearly stripped by Willis. Allensbach just hit one. He thought about that one, but instead it's into the hands of Shorman. Marcus Willis. Landon Johnson found some space, but Hawkins closed up the lane. You can do that when you got a good wingspan that he does. McKelvey. Wow! Wow! My gracious, Xavier McKelvey. A chance for 3. He's trying to take over. Going to bring in a substitution. Late Norman is Kurtas. Comes in for Riley Allensbach. And now McKelvey with a chance to cap off the old-fashioned 3-point play. It is a 4-point game with plenty of time left. 6 minutes to go in the third. As I stated in the first half, it's a really good atmosphere, which is what we've missed for months now at sporting events. Hawkins, a good dish, and up high, Jonathan Kurtas. That's a terrific response. Big man Hawkins with the dish. Meanwhile, at the other end, McKelvey, he's been taken over here, and he still is. He's gotten hot. Good defense in the backcourt by Marcus Willis. And losing the ball, but then keeping it in bounds was Trey Green. Kurtas got rejected, and they are fired up at United Faith. They are getting after him on defense, which is their calling card. Here's someone you got to get after. Williams with a break. Marcus Willis. Here's McKelvey. Not this time. Rebound, though, for Landon Johnson. Shorman hung on the front of the rim and came out, and now an odd man rush the other way, and Williams up top. Couldn't pull it down. Hawkins did, though, and he puts it home off the window. Boy, here's McKelvey. Look at him go. And we'll look at him going to the line. Two more for Xavier McKelvey. Boy, this kid right here. It's a 5-point game. Shane Fernald comes in for Lake Norman. Replaces Kurtas. McKelvey. Got them both. 49-45. Now can they get some consistent stops at the other end? Fernald with some pressure there. Stolen by Marcus Willis. He couldn't finish at the rim, and Fernald gets the rebound to make up for the error. Trey Green inside, and that did not go for Allensbach, and there was no whistle. He thought there would be one, and L.J. Johnson comes up short on the three, and outrunning is Trey Green, and there goes Trey Green. My gracious. What a swing that was. McKelvey a three. Came up short, and then there was a foul going for the rebound. Four minutes to go in the third. A lot of basketball left to be played, and it's been really good. We've had a game's worth of excitement. Mikey Williams inside Hawkins. Good pass and a good cut and a good finish by Fernald plus a foul. Fernald will go to the line, and the lead built back up to 8 for Lake Norman. So Fernald to make it 9. Too strong. Hawkins followed it up, and then he gets called for the foul. Or actually, no, he's going to go to the line. Fouls on United Faith. So here is Hawkins, a 6'9" junior. As I mentioned earlier, with an enormous wingspan. He'll try to balloon the lead, but that's in and out. Missed them both. Points left on the line for Lake Norman. Landon Johnson through a bunch of traffic, and it ends up staying on that end. Fernald tried to save it, could not. Lance Gill comes back into the game for United Faith. He'll replace Landon Johnson. McKelvey trying to get it in. He's had the hot hand to begin this second half, but he's having a hard time getting it in, but does. To L.J. Johnson, who pulls up and knocks it right down. Boy, losing the ball was Green. 4-on-2. And what a finish by Lance Gill on the odd man rush. 4-point game. And then a timeout by Lake Norman. And listen to that. So out of this timeout, Lake Norman with the ball up 4. Mikey Williams back into the game. Joyful Hawkins with the mid-range jumper from 15 feet away. It did not go. Marcus Willis led the break. Lance Gill got blocked. A.J. Allensbach with the rejection, and here comes Williams, and he wants to launch it from deep. And that is what he can do. The number 2 ranked sophomore in the country. Leaving his fingerprints on this game, as we knew that he would. Now let's see what could this conversation be about here in the center of the floor. You got Shane Fernald and A.J. Allensbach talking to an official. Now Joyful Hawkins gets in on the conversation. I believe they called a technical. And Xavier McKelvey rolls in the foul shot. We didn't see from where we were what happened. But McKelvey got them both, so crucial sequence. And Gill came over right in front of us. He was going to trigger it in, but Charlie Hester instead comes in for him. So Hester will throw this in. Shane Fernald is right in front of him. It's bounced in to Marcus Willis. It is a 5-point game. United Faith, a chance to cut it down to a 1-score margin. This is L.J. Johnson with a 3. No. And the rebound pulled away by J.P. Haggerty. Here is Mikey Williams, the main attraction, the superstar. He wants to go another deep one. My gracious. Oh, my gracious. What more can you say? There's a reason schools like Kansas and Memphis has already given him an offer as a sophomore. Leads up to 8. McKelvey. Boy, how good has he been? And he very nearly got that to fall. Instead, he'll go to the line for a pair. Dangerously close to dropping in for an and one. But McKelvey has been outstanding in this third quarter. Trying to cut in to the 8-point lead. A.J. Allensbach back in for Fernald. McKelvey got them both. He's been near perfect at the line. Here is some full court press broken quickly by Lake Norman. Joyful Hawkins. Oh boy, that was blocked from behind by De La Rosa. Allensbach from underneath will get it in. Can United Faith get a stop? Down 6. They can't keep trading buckets. Haggerty thought about the 3, instead gave it to Williams. That's always a good decision. And he's going to go to the line for 3, Mikey Williams. Wow. Wow. Williams to the stripe for 3. Well, I mentioned some of the schools it's given him offers already, and again, he's just a sophomore, but Arizona State, Kansas, Memphis. I mean, that's Penny Hardaway, Bill Self, Bobby Hurley right there. Those are 3 coaches that's already given him an offer. San Diego State and USC has as well. More to follow, I'm sure. He hit all 3. 9-point game. That's what it was at halftime. United Faith has spent a lot of energy to get to this point, but yet the margin is just what it was at the break, 9. Under 2 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Here is McKelvey off a screen. And a good look into the corner for L.J. Johnson. And then wildly thrown up by Marcus Willis, and here comes Lake Norman. Clayton Robinson wants to run. Looked for a whistle, there was none. It's stolen back by Haggerty. Williams traveled with it. He traveled with it. After he traveled with it, he went up for a slam. Charlie Hester said no to that. And the United Faith contingency 2-hour right, even though it doesn't count as a block in the stat sheet, they'll always remember it. Here is Hester, and then into the corner for L.J. Johnson, who got a step on his man and then hit a pull-up pop from the elbow. Final minute of the third quarter underway. That's a dangerous pass. Lake Norman got away with it, and here is Hawkins nearly losing it in the corner, and then that pass was deflected by De La Rosa, stolen by McKelvey. Who else would it be that stole it? McKelvey sets it up. Mikey Williams on defense. Screen from Willis. The shot too strong. Up in the air, the rebound. On the floor, Hester and Robinson. Robinson got it to Hawkins, and joyful Hawkins nearly jumped right out of the building. He'll go to the line. Whew. Hawkins gets that one to go. There's been a couple of explosive drives like that that have left you to wonder what in the world would it have looked like had that been connected on. Hawkins got them both. Less than half a minute to go in the half. In the quarter, I should say. 25 seconds. 9-point margin. Marcus Willis on the ball, defended by Clayton Robinson. McKelvey again to Willis. Allen Spock defends out on the perimeter against McKelvey. 5 seconds. McKelvey down the lane. Xavier McKelvey. Well, that's a fitting way to end this quarter for Xavier McKelvey, because he did it all for United Faith in that third stanza, and it's a 7-point game as we go to the money quarter next. Live on SUVtv for this magnificent Titanic struggle between United Faith and Lake Norman. We're at United Faith Christian Academy in Charlotte, North Carolina. Matthew Owens here with you. Delighted to have you with us on this Friday night. What was a rainy day here in Charlotte for most of the afternoon. Turned into a beautiful evening, though, and it's turning into a really good basketball game. Lake Norman up 64-57 as we start the fourth quarter. And here is Mikey Williams, who has been terrific so far, as we anticipated he would be. And here he is from the parking lot. Oh, my Lord. McKelvey. Xavier McKelvey is going to the line. Right below us, we got about a half dozen students that just lost their mind. He's got hops. I mean, even his teammates are bewildered over here to our right at the other end. Left in awe. Well, he gets the two at the line. 67-59. That's intercepted. Charlie Hester, and McKelvey got up again. A traveling violation. You know, after we've gone nearly a calendar year without fans at sporting events, reactions like that will give you chills. It is a 6-point game with just over 7 minutes to go in regulation time. And a chance for United Faith to cut into it some more. And here has been the man of this second half, number 2 in white, Xavier McKelvey. Off a screen. An illegal screen on Charlie Hester. Mikey Williams just in front of the United Faith bench, throws it in. Trey Green right back to Williams, and he could pull up from there. He has all night. Now Green does. Too strong. Rebound Hester. And he lost it out of bounds. He never had full control of it, and he could be left to rue that mistake over the last 6 minutes and 49 seconds. Fernald on the trigger to Green. L.J. Johnson defends, now into the corner, and now back out on the perimeter. This is Williams. Boy, I tell you, they were right on top of him, and he still got it away and nailed it. Incredible. Marcus Willis. Defended by Trey Green. Willis got a running start, then got it to McKelvey. Hester. They want to get it into McKelvey's hands, and they have. Oh, and that's why. That's why. Adriel De La Rosa with the bucket. And a timeout taken. 7-point game, 6:13 to go. Back on SUVtv for the final stretch run here. 6:13 to go in regulation time. Lake Norman with the ball up 7. They have led most of the way, but it has been tight most of the way as well. Trey Green. And Williams drives it inside, dishes it off beautifully, and drawing the foul is Fernald. And he'll go to the line. I want to reiterate this just one more time, just because of how wild this is, as Fernald goes to the line. Lake Norman is sitting on 70 points with still 6 minutes left to fire. United Faith, heading into this game, only gave up 47 a game. They've given up 71 tonight against an explosive Lake Norman team that scores 81 a contest. Marcus Willis controls it. Trey Green is in front of him. Johnson to McKelvey. Well, McKelvey has been outstanding. And McKelvey has been outstanding. Trey Green. They need stops at this end. A drive by Fernald. Yes. Soft touch off the window for Shane Fernald. McKelvey thought about it. Oh boy, he'll do more than think about that. Fernald commits the foul. He was frustrated. And he still is. Important free throws here. Oh, I think that's the first time McKelvey's missed tonight. From the line or from the field. That's how great he's been. Wow. Well, that one rolled in and he got one of two. 73-66. Trey Green into the front court as we cross into the final 5 minutes, and Green fumbled it for a moment and then got it to Williams. And Mikey Williams just does not miss from there. The lead is 10. Going to be seeing Mikey Williams for a long, long time, folks. Long time. Xavier McKelvey. Off the mark on the teardrop. Fernald cleared the rebound for Williams. And then out of the corner, that three doesn't go, but there was a foul called over in the far corner on the three by Trey Green. And this will be 3 free throws to try to extend the lead to 13 if he makes them all. Both teams in the bonus for the last 4:27. I mentioned earlier, Trey Green, he is really good. Running mate in the backcourt with Mikey Williams, who of course gets all of the attention. But Trey Green, more than solid. Already received an offer from Winthrop. Jonathan Kurtos back into the game, the 6'11" big. Green trying to make it 13. Goes too strong, but wow, there's Allenspach with the rebound, and Williams triggers it. Woo. Williams again. Fouled by De La Rosa. It's a big sequence. They got 2 free throws, and now they're going to get more. Williams at the line. United Faith brings a couple of subs in, Landon Johnson and Quentin Shorman, to replace De La Rosa and Hester. Two for Williams. Off the mark on the second, it stays a 13-point game. Needless to say, United Faith needs a lot of quick buckets and then stops at the other end. Marcus Willis. Boy, went right into the chest of Jonathan Kurtas, and the foul is on Kurtas. And there is a really good way to start what could be a memorable comeback if it happens. Willis with an opportunity for three. Willis is a 61% foul shooter. Joyful Hawkins coming back in for Lake Norman. This would get the margin down to 10. Give him something to aim at, but he's off the mark on the foul shot. Boy, dribbling into a lot of traffic was Green. McKelvey went on the floor to get it, starts a 2-on-1. And finger rolling it in is L.J. Johnson. Well, there's 4 quick points, and then a foul on Mikey Williams. Timeout. Lake Norman. 3:48 to fire still in this money quarter. Xavier McKelvey averages 19.5 points per game. He's been terrific tonight. He inbounds, and here's a three by L.J. Johnson. They really needed that to go, and now Williams is out on the break, and oh my good gracious. He's going back to the line. There are some things that these athletes do at such a young age even that is almost unbelievable. You can't possibly fathom it until you see it. Felt like he jumped on a trampoline. Wiping off a spot just below the bucket. It's 80-70 Lake Norman. 3:37 left in regulation time. Lead is 11. Marcus Willis for United Faith. Landon Johnson. Landon Johnson, a good move. Landon Johnson just two really spectacular moves against the defensive Allen spot. Can they get a stop? Gonna need more than one, but you can't get multiple until you get one. Allen spot. Trey Green. Williams. Boy, I tell you what, David Donaldson over there thought he got fouled. There was no whistle. L.J. Johnson, no. Allen spot the rebound. Another chance to run off some clock. Good take and a good finish and a three-point play opportunity. Foul is on Shorman. Well, that might have been the dagger right there. 84-72. If they can't come back, this would be United Faith. Just their third loss of the season. Marcus Willis picked it up at midcourt. Lance Gill. Right back to Willis, and a nifty reverse layup for Willis. Cuts it back down to 10. We're inside 2.5 to go. Hawkins. Williams on the baseline. Quick release. And the follow is good for A.J. Allensbach. L.J. Johnson. And a foul going for the rebound on Shorman. We'll give it back to Lake Norman. Well, again, David Donaldson's Lake Norman team, they had a very difficult schedule to start the season. Big reason why they come in with just an 8-5 record, but don't let that record fool you. I think if you've watched this game from start to finish like we have, this is a really good team. Hawkins at the line. Not just a team with two really good players. Obviously, Mikey Williams is going to be special. Trey Green is really good. But this team is not just those two. Wow, an offensive rebound off the missed free throw led to a long-range two, and then there's a foul going for the rebound on Shorman. Going to lead to more free throws here, but yeah, this team is more than just number one and number two, Williams and Green. Came in ranked 23rd in the state. United Faith ranked 15th. And against a defense that only gave up 47 points per game across their first 13, they've put up nearly doubled that. This one would put them at 89, and it's 89-74. 2 minutes to go. Going to be a lot of this down the stretch for United Faith as L.J. Johnson puts it in. And a timeout with 1:56 to go in regulation time. Free throws out of this timeout for United Faith's L.J. Johnson. 1:56 to go in regulation time. 13-point game. That completed a 3-point play to make it a 12-point margin. Mikey Williams released a pretty quick shot last time. And this time he got it to Joyful Hawkins, who got a pretty quick finish. They're not just milking the clock to finish the game. Good move by Johnson, couldn't finish, but the putback by Lance Gill goes down. And Williams was able to get around Johnson. And here's a lob to Hawkins that went over the top. It's going to stay on this end. We've seen some really athletic and near sensational plays in this game. We might get some here in the last 80 seconds. Williams. Wow. Oh, bottoms. It is a 3. McKelvey. We haven't seen as much as we probably needed to from him in the fourth quarter, but he gets that one to go, and he has a chance for a third at the line. Spectacular third quarter by McKelvey to get his team back in it. He and they seem to run out of gas down the stretch. 1 minute to go in regulation time. Lake Norman with a lead of 12. And now it's 14. That was Trey Green. Lance Gill with Williams draped all over him. Marcus Willis and McKelvey on the follow. Depending on how the last 30 seconds go, Lake Norman might get to triple digits. 96-84. Well, they're still attacking. And Green draws the foul. Well, really fun game this has been. And Lake Norman appears as if they're going to get the win. They'll go to 9-5 on the young season. United Faith will drop to 11-3. This will also be United Faith's first loss at home, as Green hit them both. McKelvey with less than 20 seconds to go. L.J. Johnson a 3, no. And it's out of bounds. And it stays on this end with 11.1. Yeah, why not, right? Why not, Lance Gill? But the final 5 seconds will wind down, and Lake Norman gets the win. 98-87, the final score. Lake Norman goes to 9-5. United Faith drops to 11-2. Really good game. Terrific game, and we're glad you joined us for it. For everyone at SUVtv, Matthew Owens signing off. Have a great night, everyone. Stay safe.